Yes, welcome to another episode of Sports and Out, and this is the EPL episode. Please, if you've not liked, shared, and subscribed to this video, please do that right now. Let's now dive right into the video and let's move on. So we're talking about the EPL, like I mentioned. What do you think about the EPL this season? This is match week 23, and this is a reverse of match week 1 of the EPL season. Yeah, I would like to say glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. And the Reds go marching on. It was a beautiful week today. This match week, Manchester United defeated the Arsenal side. Manchester United, who has not been playing really well, really beautiful football before. They defeated in quotes, the almighty Arsenal, who has not lost at the Emirates. Manchester United are the first to defeat defeat the Arsenal side at home, and also defeat Arsenal with three goals margin. It happened. The last team that did it was still say Manchester United 3-1 in 2017, and nobody has done that except Manchester United. So it's a very beautiful one. It has been an awful season for the Liverpool side. But since it's been an awful season for Liverpool side, they've been in the top four, like week in, week out. But right now, they are not in the top four. Manchester United are taking that position, fourth position. Chelsea, the fifth position. I think they are sixth right now. And we're seeing Manchester United play good football right now. Carrick coming to the Manchester United to coach the team, a very good one for the club. And the EPL generally has been a very good one. Yes, it has actually been a spectacular season so far for the EPL 23 matches in, and we've seen a lot of games that have actually been spectacular this season. So I mentioned that the same fixtures that were done in match day 1 is the same fixtures that we played for match day 23. So I think there's actually a huge difference, but I'm not going to be mentioning what happened in match day 1. You are going to be seeing that on your screen right now as you are looking at your screen. We are going to be talking about the match day 23 score lines. So we see that Bournemouth defeated Liverpool. That game ended 3 goals to 2. Newcastle were defeated by Aston Villa. That game ended 2 goals to nothing. Fulham defeated Brighton. Brighton were defeated 2-1. That game ended in favor of Fulham 2 goals to 1. West Ham defeated Sunderland. That game ended 3-1. And for Burnley and the Tottenham couldn't uh, get a winner in that game. They both shared points. That game ended 2-2. And Manchester City defeated Wolves 2 goals to nothing. Nottingham Forest, where Owoni came back and picked up a goal, and we saw a celebration. That guy has not really played for a long time. And welcome back, Taiwo Owoni. Thank you for coming back and scoring for your side, the Nottingham Forest side. That game ended 2 goals to nothing in favor of Nottingham Forest versus Brentford in that particular game. Then Crystal Palace were defeated by Chelsea. That game ended 3 goals to 1. And Arsenal, like you mentioned before, were defeated by Manchester United. That's actually the glory Manchester United now coming back under Michael Carrick. The last game was played versus Manchester City. We saw Manchester United defeated Manchester City 2 goals to nothing, and now we are seeing another win for Michael Carrick side. Michael Carrick's side, that's the Manchester United defeating Arsenal 3 goals to 2. And we see the record of Michael Carrick. He has not been defeated by Arteta. He has played Arteta twice and he has defeated him both times. And the last game was between Everton and Leeds United. That game ended 1-1. What do you think about the game between Liverpool losing? Yeah, for me, Liverpool losing. To Bournemouth, it was a big upset for the Liverpool side. I didn't see that coming. But if you look at the way Liverpool has been playing this season, they've been on and off. They've been fluctuating, winning this week, losing next week, drawing this week, drawing next week, and they've not really been performing up to the Premier League standard. Because they are the defending champions of the EPL, and they are not playing up to what they played last season.
So I think it's just an awful season for the Liverpool side, but them losing, I didn't see it coming.
Yes, we are talking about the match of the week. That's going to be the Arsenal versus Manchester United game. But before that, I think we should quickly pick up two games quickly. Let's talk about the Newcastle versus Aston Villa game. Aston Villa are now title contenders right now with Manchester City and Arsenal. What do you think about the Aston Villa side defeating Newcastle 2-0 to get a momentum now to shift to 4 points away from Arsenal?
Yeah, we know the Aston Villa side also defeated Arsenal once this season, and it was a late winner for them, and but they were defeated by Arsenal in the
Again, the
return
return
leg.
leg game.
For Aston Villa, they were playing very beautiful football this season, and if you look at teams that can actually fight for the league with Arsenal, you call Aston Villa, then you call Manchester City. I think those two teams are aiming to actually dethrone the Arsenal side, the Atlanta side, because if you look at the Arsenal side right now, they've not really been playing very good football. But if you look at this Aston Villa side, Aston Villa has been playing very smart football. They want to get those wins to actually fight for the league this season.
Yes, I think they want to fight for the league. And let's quickly move on to the match of the week, which is Manchester United versus Arsenal. Sorry, Arsenal versus Manchester United, because Arsenal were at home, their first loss at home. What do you think about that particular side, which is the Manchester United side, defeating Arsenal under Michael Carrick?
Like you said, Arsenal versus Manchester United. That game was a very good one because Arsenal didn't even see um, game time to play because we
Yeah,
have been seeing a fan of Arsenal said something before the game that Manchester United were wearing the black
for their
jersey
funeral
for their funeral, and it actually ended up to be the funeral of
of
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah,
So it was actually a good one for me. I was watching that game.
yeah,
When I was watching it, I was actually delighted seeing the way my boys were playing. Seeing the likes of Dogu scoring a screamer. He is even a contender for the player of the match week. You look at what's his name? Cunha, Matthias Cunha
yeah.
coming from the bench and coming to score a goal. When they actually took out Brian Mbumu for Cunha, I was like, why are you doing this? Why are you removing
Which kind of coach is
which
this?
type of coach? Why are you removing Brian Mbumu
Your best
and
player.
bringing Cunha into the?
Yeah,
And we saw the samba dance, bro. That
yeah,
samba dance was actually the highlight of the match, and Manchester United defeating the Arsenal side. They say Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal.
yeah.
Manchester United defeated the Arsenal side 3 goals to 2. Even their 2 goals were rumor goals.
Yeah, one was an own goal
Then
from
the other
Lisandro
one, then
Martinez,
the other
second
one had to sound on the referee's wrist
wristwatch. Yeah,
to actually declare it as a goal. I think it was an awful performance from the
yeah,
Arsenal side. I saw Victor Yokeres going to the penalty box, trying to look for headers to get set piece goals. It was a terrible one for the
yeah,
Arsenal side. I feel the first goal
yeah,
the squad was meant to be disallowed.
yeah,
The goal that was awarded to Lisandro Martinez as the own goal because he was pushed in the box, and
yeah.
I think the Arsenal side have been trying to do that a lot, getting set piece, most especially corners, to block the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So when a player blocks the goalkeeper, they get that chance to get the ball into the
Yeah,
net.
I quickly wanted to mention there are some records that were broken for the Arsenal side. That's number one record is Arsenal had not conceded 3 goals in one match in any competition for 121 games before Manchester United's 3-2 loss, that 3-2 loss in that particular
Since
game.
2017.
That's actually a very long
And the
121
last team
games.
that did that was Manchester United, three
Yeah,
goals to one.
so that's actually one record. Another record this season is that they've not been defeated
At the
at
Emirates.
the Emirates this season. They had 2 draws and they won all their other games except when they got to the Manchester United line. And we have another topic is that what do you think about them playing us in the first game? Like that game, do you think it was like a setup for the Manchester United to lose that particular first game?
Yeah, for me, I would say that first game was actually
One
a
0 win to
1-0
Arsenal,
win to Arsenal. And
where we
it
see
was
Calafiori scored a goal.
it was actually a goal that Manchester United were looking at as it was the first
Yeah.
game of the tournament, and we were like,
I think
well,
Onana was still in
yeah, he
Manchester
was
United
still
at
the
that time.
goalkeeper. And you look at, no, it was buying there, I guess, that was the goalkeeper then, and you'd be like, why would you because Onana was injured,
Yeah, yeah, it was
so
injured.
buying there
He was
was the
injured.
goalkeeper then. So it was actually a play. They played with the game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's going to happen with
Happened.
Arsenal. Probably they want to set us
Yeah,
up, something like that,
or people will actually take it as if Manchester United lose, is
because of the
Arsenal.
first games. Arsenal
It's Arsenal is
is
a
a
big
big
team.
team.
Yeah. So and then let's quickly talk about the record of 121 games.
Yeah, for me, it's a very good one for the Arsenal side. Manchester United breaking that record is the belief in the players. I think Carrick is one coach that came to be a savior for the Manchester United side, and if he loses any game afterwards, I think Manchester United fans won't really be angry with him because he has defeated two top
Yeah.
teams. That's Manchester City, then Arsenal back to back.
So this is actually a poor record for the United side. They've not defeated Arsenal away from home since 2017. And the last time that this was done, we see that these players, they are they are legends of the club. We see the Gea on the team, Rojo, Smalling, Lindelof, Young, Ashley Young, Matic, Pogba, Valencia of those days, Lingard, Martial, and Lukaku in that particular
You
squad.
really know that that squad is really old
Very
because
old to
none of those players
play
is
for the
playing
United
now.
side again. And let's now move on to the players that won it for the United side this time. Unfortunately, we have one injury alert now. We have Ombomo, Dogu, Fernandez, Ahmad, Mino, Casimiro, Shaw, Martinez, Maguire, Dalot, and our goalkeeper, Sedi Lemins.
And Cunha, who actually came in for
Yeah, Cunha came in
for
that
Boom.
particular game. So we saw that game that Manchester United didn't really do substitutions, and Arsenal had already almost finished their substitutions at 80 something minutes. Was it because Manchester United are comfortable with that particular one that you will actually say that that was what they were looking at?
Yeah, for me, I won't say is the confidence. I'll just say that they didn't really have like they didn't really need to substitute players because the players that were actually in the match were playing very
Good.
good football. Because it's when some players are not playing well that you substitute, or when there's injury, that's when you substitute. But the Arsenal side, we saw them bringing in the likes of Gyökeres, Eze, most of their big players, just to cross and nod. So it was a disappointing one for the Arsenal side. And Victor Gyökeres has one record. He has scored just two Premier League goals since September
Yeah,
21st,
in
2025.
2025.
What do you think about Gyökeres this
Gyökeres this season, coming from the sporting team, it's actually something that we can say that you can never compare the Portuguese league with the Premier League. He scored 60 something goals the last time, and now coming to the Premier League, and we're not seeing him score up to what he has been scoring in the sporting side. I think he has been shown a lesson now, and now he has seen that the Premier League is actually a different caliber of league that you can actually see.
Yeah, we know when Cunha came into the league, he said something. He said the Premier League is not like other leagues. That
Yeah,
he was trying to
get
get
itself.
to know the Premier League more before he started. Now you are seeing the likes of Cunha scoring goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are seeing him playing prolific
yeah,
football,
yeah,
playing active football, and yes, I think Gyökeres,
yeah,
he didn't know what he was coming into
yeah.
before he went to the Arsenal side.
Yeah, let's quickly talk about two quick news before we move on to the final phase of this video. That is, we'll be giving you both the next match fixtures and the table. Now, let's quickly move on to Patrick Dogu. Patrick Dogu, that scored in the game versus Arsenal. That wonderful screamer, one of the goal of the season contenders to me. and he's going to be sidelined for the Manchester United squad for 10 weeks due to hamstring injury. Why now? A lot of people have asked that question. Why now?
This is a sad news because we saw Patridogu score against Manchester City
Yeah.
and scoring
Against
against
Arsenal,
Arsenal
yeah.
as well. So it's actually a very tough one for the Manchester
It's a
United
real
side.
why now for the team.
Real wide now. But Patridogu gets well soon.
Get well soon, Patrick Dogo. And let's now move on to another quick news. And this is about Cole Palmer coming to the Manchester United side. Do you think it's possible for Cole Palmer to choose the United side over other teams that are looking for him?
It will be a good one for Cole Palmer to come to the Manchester United side. You can't really write Manchester United off for him, but because Manchester United will be playing in the Champions League next season, so he has no right to say he's not going to be picking the Manchester United side. The Chelsea side played the Europa Conference League last season, which he was part of, and he won the Club World Cup as well. So Cole Palmer, very prolific player. Him coming to Manchester United will be a plus to the team because we have the likes of Brian Mbumo, we have Sesko, we have Cunha, and we have Kobe Mino and the different young lads in the Manchester United squad.
They say he's open to coming to United because he feels unsettled at Chelsea. I actually think it's a good one for him to come to the team. And for me, I would actually say that he's a big one, big boost. It's going to be a big boost for the United side. It's going to be someone that because he's a guy that can bring in goals when time matters. He doesn't really score like that, but when time matters, he actually scores.
Yeah. One question I will ask before we go into the table is, do you think Arsenal can win the league this season?
Yes, I actually think Arsenal has the chance of winning the league. For me, number one, we have to just look at them fumbling a lot of points previously, but this is a time for them to actually buckle their shoes and move on. The number one match that they have to look at to take serious, they played against Aston Villa twice. So Aston Villa is no more their rival. Their now new rival is Manchester City. Except maybe now Manchester City and Arsenal are playing the kind of football that gives Aston Villa the chance of winning the league. So I actually say that Aston Villa has the most chance of winning the league now. Then I'll put Arsenal before I put Manchester City.
I think Manchester United defeating Arsenal has put Arsenal they are pressured right now because if you look at the fact that Arsenal were not pressured before, they were playing that football 7 points, but Manchester United reducing it to 4 points. It gives the Pep Guardiola side that chance to reduce it to 1 point. Then another team
pick up a draw.
Pick up a draw, another loss is over for the Arsenal side because I've been seeing the way Arsenal are playing. Everybody already knows their pattern of football in the EPL. And so talking about the table. So this is match week 23. And so we have Arsenal number 1 with 50 points, Manchester City number 2 with 46 points, Aston Villa number 3 with 46 points as well, Manchester United number 4 with 38 points, Chelsea the Blues number 5 with 37 points, Liverpool the Anfield Boys number 6 with 36 points, Fulham United number 7 with 34 points, Brentford number 8 with 33 points, Newcastle number 9 with 33 points, Everton number 10 with 33 points. Then we'll go to the bottom half. That's Sunderland number 11 with 33 points, Brighton number 12 with 30 points, Bournemouth number 13 with 30 points, Tottenham Hotspur number 14 with 28 points, Crystal Palace number 15 with 28 points, Leeds United number 16 with 26 points, Nottingham Forest escaping relegation and they are number 17 with 25 points, West Ham United in the relegation zone number 18 with 20 points, Burnley number 19 with 15 points, and Wolves number 20 with 8 points. We saw Wolves were on number 2. Were on 2 points for a long time. Now they are on 8 points. They are picking up, but I don't think they can leave that relegation zone. But the major question is, can Pep Guardiola do it again? Because we're seeing what he's doing. 4 points away from the number 1. Do you think Pep Guardiola can be smart enough to do it again?
Yes, he can always be smart enough to do it again. He has done it several times. He won 6 Premier League titles for the Manchester City side. I don't think this can actually elude him. I think it's actually one. If there's a coach that you say can win the Premier League, it's actually either him or Unai Emery, and they are the two title contenders
Yes.
with Arsenal. Ateta. Only if Arsenal actually has a cause that they will win this particular season. But I give Arsenal the chance and the possible chance of winning this.
Yeah, I'd say Pep Guardiola has the chance to win it because he has been trying a lot. We see him signing Maguire, Semenyo. He's boosting that squad to actually get this
Yeah.
this league title because if you look at what he's doing, he's not really playing very tough football in the Champions League. He's playing that okay, probably if he goes to the playoffs, he would actually win defeat the team that is going to be playing in the playoffs. And we know with Pep Guardiola, he has done it before. He has done it back to back. He has won
Four times.
the Premier League 4 times back to back, and he's actually doing it well. He's showing that he's a master of the game of the EPL. And so I think for me, the Arsenal needs to buckle up. They need to not lose games. They need to not draw games because a draw or loss can actually lead to the detriment of the league for them. And another question is Manchester United. Where do you see Manchester United finishing this season?
Manchester United already in the top four. They are number four with 38 points presently. Definitely not close to number one, two, or three presently. But Manchester United has the chance of finishing top four or top five if five teams can go to the Champions League this season.
I think with Carrick being included in the squad, I think it's going to be a very good one for the Manchester United's run. We see them defeating two top sides that are number one and number two
Yeah.
on the table. That's Manchester City and Arsenal side.
Like
They
someone would
defeated them
say,
back to back.
someone would say, Michael Carrick defeated both the teacher and the apprentice at the same in back-to-back games. So let's just see that one coming up for them.
Yeah, so let's look at what's going to be happening in the round 24. That's match week 24. Brighton will be taking on Everton on the 31st of January 2026. That's the last day of the month of January.
That's
Brighton will
on
be taking
Saturday.
on Everton. Leeds United will be taking on Arsenal. Let's see what Leeds can do. Will Arsenal take the win
Yeah.
or will it be a draw for them?
Arsenal even playing first. So it's Arsenal that everyone is looking at.
Yes.
So now we're looking at Arsenal, what Arsenal can do. If Arsenal can draw this game before every other team plays, everybody wants to win. If Arsenal can lose, everybody might actually play with their games.
Yes.
So Arsenal is actually the deciding factor.
Yeah, so also on the 31st of January 2026, we have Wolves taking on Bournemouth. Chelsea will be taking on West Ham United. Liverpool will be taking on Newcastle. Liverpool has not really been playing very well this season, but they are going to the Anfield. And will they take that win against Newcastle? Because Newcastle is a tough side. Then on the 1st of February 2026, Aston Villa will be taking on Brentford. Manchester United will be taking on Fulham. Let's see if that's going to be a win for Manchester United. Nottingham Forest will be taking on Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur will be taking on Manchester City. Then on Monday, the 2nd of February 2026, Sunderland will be taking on Burnley. What do you think about the game Manchester United versus Fulham?
My Fulham, I think Michael Carrick coming into the team, coming into the side, I actually expect Manchester United to pick up all 3 points in this particular game just to just show that it is not just a fluke. You can't just win two big teams and now lose to a smaller team.
Yeah, and I've noticed something about Fulham when Manchester United meets Fulham. If Lisandro Martinez, they call him the butcher, if he meets the Fulham squad, he's always scoring and
Yeah.
he's always
Performing very
performing
well.
very well in those games. We saw last season as well.
Yes.
He helped Manchester United
Twice.
get the win twice last season, and we know what Manchester United can do against Fulham.
Yeah.
I think Michael Carrick is on a winning run, and I think he's going to win this one as well. The next game we're going to be focusing on is Chelsea versus West Ham. Do you think Chelsea will get the win against West Ham?
Yeah, Chelsea actually has the chance of winning West Ham, but they've been losing to smaller teams this season. And I think they are actually one team that I'm looking out for this season. If Manchester United can win our game, I think I actually give Chelsea to win theirs.
Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City.
Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to be okay, I'm going to be biased. Let me favor my Manchester brothers, I think Manchester City has the chance of winning since they are trying to chase the league for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And if they win, they actually put Arsenal on their toes.
Yeah, for me, I think Pep Guardiola is going to be playing to put Arteta on pressured.
Yeah.
So I think the Pep Guardiola side will be winning this one. And the last game we're talking about is Liverpool versus Newcastle. Because we have seen Newcastle play very good football this season, and Liverpool playing fluctuating football. Win this week, lose next week, draw. In their last few games they've drawn a lot and they've lost. What do you think about the Liverpool side? Do you think they can win this one against Newcastle?
Newcastle are a side that we can't put past anybody. For the Liverpool side, they've been playing poorly this coming. They're like we mentioned for the Remo side, they are not defending their title very well. And the same as the Liverpool side, they're not actually defending their title very well. We know when Manchester City won the league, they kept on the winning ways every single season. They won four back to back, and the next season that they couldn't win, they finished third. But we see that the Liverpool side, the only chance they have to even get top of the table is when Manchester United and Chelsea fumble on the table. And because they're on 36 points, Man U is on 38
Yes.
points. That's the only chance they can
What
move at the top of the table.
What do you
But I
think?
see that
What do you
Manchester,
think about this opinion about a journalist, a football journalist, former Liverpool player, Jamie Carragher? He said Arsenal side lacks a genuine superstar. What do you think about that? Do you feel is right? Saying the Arsenal side lacks a superstar.
yes, I actually don't buy that idea. Carragher is not a player that or a pundit that we should actually take seriously.
Yeah. Also, thank you guys. That's where we'll be wrapping the show off. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. You can bet
Based
on
on
one
one
expert
expert
using
using our
our promo
promo code
code
Sporting
Sporting Announce,
Announce,
SPORTINANCE,
Sporting Announce, and
Um,
get up to
get up to
300%
300% bonus
bonus
using
using
our
our
promo
promo
code.
code. Don't
And
forget,
don't forget, this is an 18 plus ad. If you are
you're
not
not up to
18,
it.
please
Please
don't
don't
bet
bet
and
and
bet
bet
responsibly.
responsibly.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Please
Please
like,
like,
share,
share, and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.